The excitement and anticipation is running high for the sequel, not remake or reboot, of The Matrix, with both Keanu Reeves and Carrie-Anne Moss returning. Though despite the official return of Neo and Trinity, thanks to some already leaked footage of the actors on set, there is 1/3 of the original Trinity cast of heroes absent from the film. Morpheus. Previously, we have discussed the possibilities of why he is still missing, from Warner Brothers wanting to keep it a secret for a future surprise reveal, to maybe Lawrence Fishburne not coming to an agreement with his contract. Yet there is a theory that could explain the character's absence, a theory that proclaims that Morpheus has been a villain all along, working for the machines. So if he were to make a comeback in Matrix 4, he may play a much different role. Instead of being with Neo, he would be against him. The idea that Morpheus is a villain might seem a bit absurd at first. I mean, of course, he was one of the leaders of humanity in the fight against the machines. He was responsible for finding Neo and sending him on his path into becoming the One. Yet this is precisely the point. Understand that Morpheus may not have had humanity's best interest in mind, because the role of the Chosen One was another fabrication of the Architect. Morpheus could have been tasked with guiding Neo into fulfilling his role as the Architect wanted. It was all a part of his plan. There are many other fascinating details that links Morpheus to the machines. So why could he have been working for the enemy? Let's find out. Welcome to Matrix Explained.
The desert of the real.
Let us begin with the city of Zion, the last bastion of human civilization. In Judeo-Christianity, Zion is referred to as a paradise, a promised land, the location of the Temple of Solomon, a refuge from oppression, and so on. Zion is a term most often used in reference to the land of Israel and its capital of Jerusalem. When the Jews were taken captive by Babylon, they longed to go to Zion. In the Rastafarian movement, Zion stands for a utopia, a place of unity, peace, and freedom, contrary to Babylon, the oppressive and exploitative system of the Western world, a place of evil. This is why Zion is a suiting name for the last city of humanity outside of the Matrix. It is a place of protection from prosecution and oppression. It was a promised land and sanctuary, a place where the humans who have been separated from the masses could be safe. The Matrix may be the opposite, an oppressive power structure that enslaves humanity, an evil and malevolent empire. It would be comparable to Babylon. Next is the choice of name of Morpheus's ship, the Nebuchadnezzar. This is a perplexing one, a detail that adds much weight to the theory that Morpheus may not be a good guy. Nebuchadnezzar is the name of the king of Babylon, the same king responsible for destroying and enslaving his people. If Morpheus is supposed to be a resistance freedom fighter from the city of Zion, why is he the captain of a ship named after the king of Babylon? Does he or anyone else notice the irony here? The Wachowskis, creators of the Matrix franchise, used a lot of symbolisms. Every name, every location, and every item that appears on screen has a meaning. Morpheus is one of the leaders of Zion, captain of the Nebuchadnezzar. Yeah, very contradictory. But is it enough to question his allegiance? Don't worry, there's more. Morpheus in Greek mythology means the one who forms and shapes. He is the god of dreams. Morpheus has the ability to take the form of any human and appear in dreams. He is one of the sons of Hypnos or Somnus, the god of sleep. What are the implications behind his name? The Matrix is a place of perpetual sleep. In essence, it is a collective dream between all humanity, a dream world based on reality. So if the Matrix is a dream world and Morpheus is the god of dreams, he should be able to control that dream and focus on the human aspects within it. And that is indeed what he does in the movies. The very first time he shows himself to Neo is in a dream, and it is him who teaches Neo how to manipulate and control the Matrix. how to manipulate and control the dream. He projects images and prospects to the humans while they sleep, like that of the prophecy of the One. If Morpheus is like the Greek god of dreams, and the Matrix is a dream world, could we assume that the architect is Hypnos, the god of sleep, the leader of all deities related to dreams? Well, he is the one who designed all the versions of the Matrix, and who keeps all the humans asleep. Morpheus, the god of dreams, the architect, Hypnos, the god of sleep. See the connections? Though this may seem contradictory, consider the architect's intentions in the Matrix: to provoke the creation of the Chosen One and lead them to restart the Matrix. And that is precisely what happens in the movies. Morpheus wasn't just an instigator for this plan, he was the direct cause of it. Without him, the architect's plans would not have been fulfilled, since he was the one who found Neo and took him out of the Matrix. He taught Neo about the Matrix, and more importantly, he convinced him of the prophecy of the One. Now I know what you might be thinking, but Morpheus is a human and he lives outside of the Matrix. How can he be working for the architect? He wanted nothing more than to win the liberation of the humans, and he is never seen making any deals with the machines like Cypher did. Yes, that is true, but there is still the theory that the real world outside of the Matrix, aka Zion, is another program within the Matrix. So if you take that under consideration, everything that happens in the movies seems to make a little bit more sense. If the real world is another layer of the Matrix, Morpheus could be a program like the Oracle in that world. One of his other purposes could be to maintain the idea that the world outside of the Matrix is the real world. Even if he is not a program per se, he could have still been one and just downloaded himself into a human, just like Agent Smith did in Matrix Revolutions. Yes, Morpheus was indeed tortured for information in the first movie, but he was protecting the whereabouts of the Chosen One. He was ensuring that the architect's plans would continue without a hitch. So with all of this information, there is little argument of why he couldn't be working for the machines. It's definitely not impossible. But do you agree? What do you think about the possibility that Morpheus could be on the side of the machines? Could he return in Matrix 4, but this time as a villain? Let me know in the comments below. For Matrix Explained, please leave a like and subscribe. And thank you for visiting the Desert of the Real.